Love light greetings, soul family. Welcome back to part 2 of Prince William's reading. We ended with the Fool card and the King of Pentacles, trying to determine how Prince Harry's energy accompanied the Fool card as a new beginning energy. And so here we are. I have changed all the decks, so we'll be embracing brand new decks, meaning for this reading, using different decks to get our messages through. So Spirit, tell us as we continue from where we stopped, this new beginning, this full energy of the expression of being fooled in the literal sense, as well as it being an energy of new beginning. Can you tell us what exactly is the being fooled about? What is this foolish energy, this risk of energy? We have the Three of Cups. From foolish decision or a foolish endeavor will come a gathering of celebration, a toast to something brand new. It is being prepared. Please tell us more. It is being prepared in the higher dimensions, and it is coming into balance on your earth. The Ten of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles, as above and so below. So what I am saying is, it is a great burden for the one you speak of to carry. He no longer wishes to carry this. He no longer wishes to do as told, as it is intended. It is far too burdensome. It is far too heavy. He is crumbling beneath it. There is chaos inside of him. He cannot bear this pressure, this weight any longer, and he wishes to leave. He wishes to let it go, to drop it, and be free. And be free. And so something different will come. Something of a higher order. As it is in heaven, so must it be on earth. As above, so below. You are familiar with that term. It is now in the making, in the baking, in the waking. Can you please tell us, Spirit, the King of Pentacles accompanied this Fool card, and I received the energetic vibration of that being the energy resonance of Prince Harry. What is this about? It is about him taking on the tasks, the burdens of another. It is about this that he needs to carry. Harry needs to carry. Do we get it? Do we get it? Please understand. It is his resilience and brilliance of duty that we anticipate. Tell us more. The Four of Wands. Building a new structure. Laying new energy down, bringing stability to the foundation, strength, and everything proper. Returning of harmony and balance. Achieving the milestone that is set out for centuries. Can you see these buildings are tall and old? His weight will be his weight. The Eight of Wands at the bottom. As above, so below. It is coming. As we always tell you, it is coming. Prepare yourselves. The Knight of Wands. He's on fire. He will be on fire. He will do it. He will bring a purification and a resurrection to what was dark. It will be burned to ash. So very quickly, you wouldn't know when it got done. And I speak of the speed of light, but in your world, things do take time. But what we are saying is, time is now. It has come. When you start a fire, and if you cannot control it, it is wild. This is a wildfire. It's out of control. Yet he will be in full control. The Ten of Cups, the happiness and the joy and the love and the harmony will be restored on earth. The Six of Wands, a victory, a new rule, a new energy. Do you wish to share any more? No. I wish to leave this there for this time. Can you give us 2 cards, please, from this deck? Well, we have quite a lot, but I'll take 2. Thank you. 36 and 35, the cross. Duty, burden, big problem, grief, religion, and fate. This is destined for the one that can no longer do it. The change is coming. It is a burden that we not tell you. It is a big problem. It is difficult. There is great sadness in the one we speak of, carrying that load. It is destiny. It is fated. But the one that is being chosen for something special will be the new anchor. There will be work and duty. There will be stability. It will be long-lasting, eternal. It will take a long time and some difficulty to bring it together, to settle it in, to anchor it, to restore it. But it will be done in a very integral, honorable way. Thank you. And at the bottom is the bear, and you've seen this before. Who was the bear in the previous reading? You did a Harry reading, did you not? And that is him, the 15. The bear, the courageous one, the protective one, the one with honor and grace, the example. Please show us, Spirit. My question was, are you telling us my question was reveal Prince William's preparation to be future king, but you are showing us something completely different. So I would still like to ask the question, if I may, can you reveal to us what preparation is underway for him to be future king? We have the moon card. So there's something deeply hidden, underwater, in depth, in the deep, in the shadows, that we don't quite yet see, Spirit says. It is a very unsettling, emotional, underworld energy that will have to resurface or come to the surface. The Emperor. It is concerning this particular position of rule, of leadership, of crowning. Are you telling us that he does not want to be king? The Empress. The Page of Swords. We have the Hermit, the King of Swords, the Empress, and the Emperor. He does not have the energy. He does not have the energy, and it is not energetically balanced anymore. There's an imbalance between the Emperor and Empress energy in him, meaning the masculine and feminine, rule and nurturance energy that he should have had. It is broken. It no longer exists. The Page of Swords. So, expect the news of change, a new decision, a new plan is underway. New information. But how will your world receive it is important. A lot is taking place and being prepared. A lot of information is being carefully planned for execution, for publication. Can you tell us more? Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. The truth of the matter will lie with the one that sits with the crown on his head. That particular one that uses that crown will need to work with a different vibration of energy. As you know, much is changing in your world, and we are intervening where it is necessary. He does not wish to wear this. The he we speak of is the one anticipating that position reluctantly. Anticipating because it is ordained, but reluctantly because it is burdensome. So there are different plans. It's no more A and B. It is growing down the alphabet. Three of Pentacles. There is a lot of work going on to bring a great balance to this equation, and we are helping. We are intervening. This energy has to be so beautiful when it comes. It may not look beautiful, but vibrationally it has to be. A lot is taking place behind the scenes, physically and non-physically. The Hermit fell out of the deck, which is an indication of information coming out to light. The Six of Pentacles, the correct distribution, the correct balancing of energy, energetic wealth, and material wealth. The giving and receiving in its right proportion. The one that needs to be generous and sharing and giving and kind. in closing with that message, Spirit, let us understand exactly what is being prepared for this position, for Prince William as future king. The card that flipped is the Last Judgment. And we have the Ten of Cups. A call for change. Something is changing. A change of heart, a change of decision. At the last minute, something will change. It is changing. It is transitioning. But you do not know it yet. But the change is inevitable. It is coming. It is the last judgment, the final judgment. An announcement, a sanctioning, a liberation, a reawakening, a new birth that will bring a Ten of Cups, the best future, the best life of balance, love, harmony, prosperity, dignity, respect. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me a message to close off that reading on that particular question. Man, 28, man husband, questionnaire himself, male querent, male masculinity. This is about him. At a crossroad. Hesitation, separation, differences, different choices and decisions. This is what is taking place. A change of heart, a change of mind. He's at a crossroad. Did we not already give you a cross? Did we not already say there was confusion and doubt and worry and uncertainty? There's turmoil and chaos, and that is what is happening. There is still pressure to prepare, but his heart and mind is somewhere else. It is not balanced. It is not in alignment. He wishes to take a different journey. He's at a crossroad. And if you go back to the first part, you will see that he was standing or on a road walking at a post with many directions, not knowing which one to take or where to go. So can we now return to this part of the question. How does the King of Pentacles give us clarity on this King of Pentacles energy? (11) Justice. He will bring justice. He will fulfill the 11. He will be balancing the scales. Nine of Swords. He will have to pick up the pieces of all that pain and suffering and bring an end to it. He will have to leave a lot behind to move forward. And as you see, he too will need to make major decisions. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. He's the King of Pentacles. He will have his Queen of Pentacles. A perfect balance of energy to do this work. And the intervention from the Divine Spirit. The manifestation, the increase of financial ability, prosperity, direction, a gift, a blessing that is deserving and to share. Can you see the abundance on the land? Sharing, giving. Too many that flipped over. I'm just putting it all back. What else would you share or reveal? This is the Death card. An ending needs to take place for this new beginning. A death, a physical death. A physical death and a metaphysical one, a non-physical one. At the bottom is the Tower. A collapse, an ending, a death of the old system, of old energy, for the light to shine in and through it. That is a lot of work that this part will have to take in its pieces and try to rebuild. To rebuild. Spirit says, show you something. In part 1, we saw this diagram, this labyrinth. Of the one that did not want to do the job, and now it has to be someone else's. To pick up all of that and bring it into balance. And this acts like a tombstone right above the death card, placed here, right above the death card. Seven of Wands. Ten of Cups. Putting up new boundaries, new laws, new regulations, new steps up the ladder. Putting things back into perspective, in order, in hierarchy. And a happy ever after. For the system and the people. And the families. And all of you. For generations to come. Anything else from this deck on this particular matter? We have the Harvest, the Ace of Wands. Judgment. Judgment. Good judgment. The final judgment. The blessing that is deserved, the blessing that is earned, the blessing that is predetermined. With the help and the hand of divine and every one of you on this planet, in this world, that has been helping to bring this balance. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you, Spirit. Do you have a message from this deck? Please give me one message. There will be a lot of snakes. We've told you before, haven't we? But he holds the Christed key for change. He holds the Christed key for change. Do we see that? That he will overcome all of that. And bring destiny into balance. Into balance. With the sun and the moon. Everything that overshadowed him, blackened, darkened, stained, blemished, that was hidden, will finally be ridden when the sun comes bursting through. A great victory, a great triumph of light, a success, a jubilation, a celebration, a new coronation of who he is and what he's meant to do. But he will need to get through that. And your light will open this door. At the bottom is a letter. So that will be the news and information that will be received. I have 2 more questions before we end. And the one question is to show us what Prince William's challenges are, or blockages. Page of Cups and 6 of Cups. We have a lot, but I'll take this 2. This is a supporting to that. Page of Cups. His emotions. He's dealing with his emotions from the past. His family, his children, and himself. An energy of having to go back into time to reconnect with something that he's not comfortable, and having to face and answer children, his children, in the literal sense. To have to face them, to look at them, to give explanation and encouragement, to keep a brave face, is a big challenge right now. For he is overcome with a lot of his personal, emotional, ebb and flow, instability, flood, an emotional flood, a breakdown. Is that all? The tower turned over on the deck before I could even shuffle properly. It is a serious matter. Nothing seems to be going as planned, and it won't. There will be imperfections, and major ones for that matter, at every attempt, every turn, every day one is being experienced. The tower is here to bring it down, to end it, to crash it, to burn it. It is an unexpected disruption, a chaos. However, it is the collapsing of the old for a revelation of the new, for the new. The unknown, a whole lot fell out, but this was singled out from the lot. Judgment, karma. The tower and karma next to each other, that tells you that nothing is going ahead as planned. Everything is falling apart. Can you tell us from the same deck what projects will he succeed in? What is he working on that he will be succeeding, prospering, or victorious? The Spirit says change the deck. At the bottom we have the Six of Swords. On his own, leaving. Going away, moving away after a long war, a long battle, a lot of conflict and struggle. All right, can you show us from this deck what is Prince William working on as a success, a victory, a triumph? That entire lot fell out. Let's have a look. The Eight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Pentacles. It seems like nothing is going as planned. He is stuck, prevented, restricted, almost like tied up, unable to do as he pleases or as he wants. He's very restricted at this time. So nothing is going as planned. He's being dictated to by the Emperor, by the higher, by the authority, by the ones in charge, his father. He's stifled. Nothing is going ahead. There's your five of today's energy. Five of Pentacles. He's out in the cold. Sad. Emotionally restricted. Financially restricted. I feel for now. I think everything he does, Spirit says, he's under scrutiny. It's being monitored. It's being watched. It's not just the public. It is the system as well. He is lost, feels lost. He's worried. He's feeling isolated. He feels miserable. He is miserable. And there's a lot of lack inside of him. He's empty. But the question I asked was his successes. Not successes. Successes as in what will he succeed? How many successes will he have? As in ESSES, not ORS. The Chariot. a sudden and unexpected change of advancement, something that's coming that is going to hit him at every level and the public. He wants to charge ahead, but he's feeling stuck. He wants to take action to achieve something, but at every level there are towers falling. There are towers falling. Things are going up in flames. Things are not going good. There's the crown that's come off. Everything's burning, falling to the ground. It's ending. Nothing seems to be going as... He's not being able to succeed right now at any of his plans. He's restricted. And accompanying that was the Wall card. The ending of a major chapter and cycle in his life and the kingdom. For a brand new beginning. Completion. This has got to end. He can't get away from it. It's as if every time he goes out or he steps out, he will be scrutinized. He will be monitored. All eyes on him. It's as if people are getting under his skin to find out what's happening and stripping him, in a metaphoric sense, of everything, to know everything. That is how the world is viewing him. Please give me a message from this deck. To close off this reading. Tower, fox, a mountain. It's over. It's over. Isolation, authority, official building, loneliness, ego and government. He is being restricted at every level and scrutinized at every level. He is lonely and isolated. We have said that before. He is miserable. One word, miserable. Selfish, trickery, suspicion, caution, being clever and trying to outsmart. Very foxy energy. Hiding and watching from the dark. That's what people are doing, is watching over him, and he's trying to make an escape from it. Nothing about this is positive. Blocks and obstacle, delays, enemy, challenge and stubbornness. We've already told you that he is not able, unable and restricted. He is experiencing a stifling and energy of feeling imprisoned. Everything that he's trying to achieve is toppling. And at the bottom we have again the letter, the announcement, the document, the information, the message. Watch out for it. It will come in many different ways. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for answering. Thank you for the information. Thank you for Prince William's energy. Beautiful hearts, family of light. I feel my head wanting to explode. This particular message was channeled in a more in-depth way than the first one. Clearly this message is strong, heavy. There was a lot given. I will have to go back and listen to it. But I can see towers, snakes, mountains. I can see the sun too, which we hope for some light and bright to make everything right. I ask you, as I always do, to be the light workers, the light weavers, the light bearers, the light wonders of this world, and you are. In every little, dedicated, committed way that you are spreading light to this situation will help the collective, the planet, and the children of the future, your children that will grow up, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and many of us that will reincarnate as grandchildren and great-grandchildren, or another member in the family or somewhere in this world. And we want to return to heaven on earth, to paradise. Please, it is my request on behalf of Spirit to keep reminding you to step up, to keep up, and we commend you and gratify you for that. To keep sending light to the institution, to the families, to William. It is not easy for him. I can only begin to feel, as I have, what he is dealing with. It feels treacherous. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, well, he deserves it. And yes and no. But if we go on in the negative aspect and focus on that, we will continue to fuel it and bring it about. The journey is about now, and I have said that before. In the now, manifest, envision, focus to bring what we desire, what we want, the positive, the prosperity consciousness, the unity consciousness, the unconditional love consciousness, the victory consciousness, the light consciousness. By seeing it happen in the now, not in the future. To bring harmony and peace and balance into this world. To see him if he needs to phase out in love and light and let him go. We do not want that attachment, do we? The one that needs to sit there, if that is Prince Harry, if he does sit there, if he does oblige, then we need to envision his victory to bring the generational curse and cycles into balance and harmony. He will have a greater task. And it's not easy because these will be in his path. So we need to envision and imagine and intend and visualize that his path is lit in light, supported by light, to bring the best of balance and distribution to the world. But again, for the truths to emerge, for the love and light to be restored, and the ones that need to leave to go in peace. And only love, only light will accomplish this. It is not in my control and not in your control that what happens consequentially for all the karma incurred. It is our responsibility to be responsible and send light. And at the same time, we will be healing the planet of cycles of suffering and pain, and healing the children that have gone through the endurance of abuse and torture, and their families that are still searching for them. It is a collective effort. It's a collective effort to bring heaven on earth in infinity. This is what we've been doing. The infinity work, the infinity breath, the infinity avatars, the cupids of light. You are called in a higher, greater, refined and defined way. And for that, I love you. I thank you. Until next, stay blessed.